Hello everybody. Today we're going to be talking about the new mid-chapter patch that the PTB released for on Tuesday, patch 2.3.0. I was not ready for a PTB Tuesday. I didn't even know that they were like very ready for the mid-chapter patch, but whatevers. I'm just going to talk about what they changed, what they're adding, and just all that good stuff. So, to start off, they added additional HUD information for both survivors and killers to see their equipped add-ons. So, when you're a survivor and you're carrying your item, you'll be able to see the add-ons at all times. So you know what you're holding, what you found, and everything like that. For killer, you'll be able to see what add-ons you decided to bring. So that's always nice. Additional information in the game pause screen now shows offerings burnt to start the trial, so when you hit escape and you see the list of survivors that are playing with you, you'll also see the offerings that everyone burned. Created a new rarity for event-specific offerings, items, and customization outfits and pieces. So now they're just going to have a little different background than other stuff, so that's fine. Added additional progress information about the login process in the title screen. It's just telling you like, oh, we're getting this ready, that ready, and then it'll just load the game in. It's okay. It's fine. Disabled all moon bouquets. So if you have a moon bouquet, they would normally either make the maps lighter or darker. They already made it so that you can't even get them in the blood webs anymore, and now they're going to make it so that it's just not even going to be usable anymore. So either use them up now or just let them collect dust. That's what I'm going to do, just let it collect dust. Added the ability to unlock perks in the blood webs at level 2, 3, and 4. Before you start getting perks at level 5 and then move on from there, but now you're going to get perks starting from level 2 to 3 and 4 and then whatever, so on. Adjusted the speed threshold to hit a running vault. So when you vault a window, there are 3 different vaults: slow vault, medium vault, fast vaults. They're making it so that you need to run at a straight line to the window at least 2.5 meters of clearance. You gotta be 2.5 meters away running straight for that fast vault. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know, I gotta play some games and see how it feels. They changed the spirit's audio, so survivors won't be able to, they'll still hear that little whooshing noise that she makes when she's phasing, but they won't know the direction, because it was directional before. And they made it so that survivors in the spirit's husk terror radius will no longer hear the phasing sound. They'll hear it when they're outside of the terror radius, so that's fine. Adjusted spawning rules to reduce the possibility for survivors to spawn next to a killer. So now, hopefully, people don't spawn next to the killer, because that's always funny. It's really funny just to see it in a montage, just like they just freak out because they're standing right next to the killer. It's always a fun time to look at. Time to hook survivors has been reduced from 2 seconds to 1.5. So it's faster hooking. It's fine. The animation sucks, by the way. It doesn't look good, it doesn't look right, it needs help. Someone save it. The minimum and maximum hook rules no longer define a random range. Now they will spawn at least 24 meters away from each other. That's fine, but it might take a little while to actually carry them to the hook that you need to carry them to, but that's fine. The effects of the petrified, moldy, and rotten oak and putrid oak will be changed because of the hook changes. So right now they just like either add hooks or take away hooks. It doesn't really say what they're gonna do now, so whatever. Pallets will now spawn at least 16 meters away from each other unless they are forced by the logic or unless the minimum is not reached. No 2 pallets will be closer than 16 meters. Okay, that's good. Hopeful. I don't know. They keep doing pallet changes and they don't always work. I don't know, whatever. Hill totems are now better hidden. This is really good because now it's like if the totem spawned at the top of a hill, you just cry in your little corner and just wait for it to be destroyed because it's like a lantern in the fog. It stands out like a sore thumb. Added a few extra hook spawns to various building tiles to improve the hook spawn pool, which was too restricted, so now they might appear near some buildings that they normally wouldn't be near. So that's nice, that's good, and fine. The game map slightly moved or repositioned pallets to increase their visibility. They changed the Grim Pantry and, what's its name? Pale Rose. Grim Pantry, it's like they made the layout a little smaller, so it's kind of, they shrunk those two maps. Not Grim Pantry, Pale Rose got shrunk. Like it's not even, it's good. First of all, it's really good because that map was way too big, and now it's smaller. So I don't know what it looks like yet, but some people say that it does. They forget that it's the Pale Rose or Backwater Swamp. Yeah, no, Pale Rose, Pale Rose. Anyway, flashlight changes. Improve the consistency of flashlight target zones in each killer. Aim at the head, not the neck anymore. So you just gotta aim at the head now. So that's okay. Improved flashlight feedback to make it clearer when the blind effect is being applied and when a successful flashlight blind occurs. So it's just to make it a little bit more obvious to survivors, like, yes, you blinded him. Rework the flashlight blind effect that the killer experiences in first-person view, no longer a blindingly pure white screen. That's nice. It's a new little VFX that are applied for survivors being blinded with a firecracker. So if a survivor drops a firecracker in front of another survivor, that survivor's gonna see what a killer would normally see when they get flashlighted. It's a nice little animation, actually. It's, well, not animation, it's a nice little effect. Yeah, I really like it. Healing changes. Increase the base heal time from 12 seconds to 16 seconds. Mangled status effects reduces the modifier strength from 25 to 20%. Mangled will now increase healing time from 16 seconds to 20 seconds. Medkits and their add-ons have their charges increased to match the new requirements for one heal. So however far you could get with the medkit now, their charges right now will be adjusted so that it'll be the same when this mid-chapter patch releases. Can't even find the words anymore. The recovery cap has been increased from 85% to 95%, so if you're on the floor and you want to get healed, you're gonna get healed a lot faster since you're gonna be at 95. So they're only gonna have to like tap you for like maybe 1 second and you're back up. This is to help not stop slugging, but just make it a little harder to slug. Make it a little harder. Recover action speed has increased from 40% to 50%. My god. Recover is a form of healing and is affected by the base healing time chart. Can't English. It now takes 30.4 seconds to recover to a minimum of 95%. It previously took 25.5 seconds to recover to a maximum of 85. So this is while you're on the floor. It's just a little bit faster. They changed sabotaging. Toolbox sabotage removed efficiency penalty. Previously, sabotaging with a toolbox would use 3 charges per second from that toolbox. Seeing as sabotage is no longer permanent, this efficiency penalty has been removed. Saboteur has been changed. Seeing as toolbox sabotage no longer suffers from the item efficiency penalty, Saboteur's toolbox sabotage efficiency bonus has been removed, so there's no more efficiency bonus on sabotage. Saboteur now causes hooks and traps with sabotage by that player to stay sabotaged for an extra 40, 50, 60%. Seconds, not percent, seconds. My English sucks, I'm sorry. Emblem changes. Devout. Hooking all survivors at least once in the trial awards a minimum of bronze quality in this emblem. I don't know, it feels fine. I don't, whatever. Chaser. Remaining within a close 16 meters proximity of a hooked survivor will reduce the quality of this emblem over time. So if you're camping, you're going to suffer. You will not get the emblem. Or you won't get as rare as it could be. You might not get iridescent, you might get gold, you might not get gold, you might get silver. Who knows, you might even get bronze. Oh no. That's fine, it's trying to stop camping, but people are gonna camp if they want to camp. I mean, they don't really care. Or maybe they do. I don't know. I don't. if I camp, I want to camp. I usually don't though. Now here's the good stuff. Perk changes! These are my favorite things. Alert! Range and cooldown have been removed, and effect duration has been adjusted. It is now reads, when the killer performs a break action, the killer is revealed to you for 3, 4, 5 seconds. So now, before a killer had to break something within 36 meters, and it had a cooldown. I forget what the timer is, maybe 45 seconds? I don't know. Something like that. Now it's like, wherever the killer is, there is no cooldown, you just see him if he breaks anything. Bond, increase aura reading range for levels 1 and 2. So at levels 1 and 2, you'll be able to see allies within 20, 28 meters. Iron Will removes the stillness condition from levels 1 and 2. Volume reduction change, so at levels 1 and 2, you'll be a little quiet by 50 and 75%. So they made it so that if you had Iron Will at level 1 and 2, you had to stand perfectly still to get those little quietness things, but not anymore. Now it's just 50 and 75. Only at level 3 is when it's 100. Botany Knowledge increased the values from 10, 15, 20 to 14, 23, 33 for healing, because they changed healing, so it's natural that they change Botany. This will reduce healing speed from 16 seconds to 14, 13, 12, depending on the rarity of your perk. Soul Survivor, increase aura reading disruption ranges for all levels. It still sucks. Leader, Vigil, and Streetwise. The effects of Leader, Vigil, and Streetwise now persist for 15 seconds after the perk owner is out of range. Not bad. Now for killer perks. No One Escapes Death has been changed again. It got a slight buff and it got a slight nerf. That's hardly a nerf. Whatever. Anyway. Survivors now suffer from exposed status effects at all levels. Movement speed increase bonuses change from 344 to 234. So they just changed the speed that you can get at tier 1 and 2. And now everyone gets exposed at the end of the game if you have the perk at tier 1, 2. So you know what? That's going to be strong. Make your choice. Change the unhook range to 32 meters at all levels. The exposed effect now lasts for 40, 50, 60 seconds. Perk will stay dimmed in the HUD until it's at least 32 meters away from the hook player. So now you will know when you are 32 meters away, and you can have the chance of getting Make Your Choice if a survivor saves them. Because right now, if you had it at tier 1 and 2, the range was a lot bigger. It's like, what, 42 at tier 1? I don't even know. I have it at tier 3, whatever. So it's just the time that they're exposed has changed now. And you'll know when you're far enough away, like Devour Hope, so that's always good. Beast of Prey. I'm so tired. The red stain disappears after gaining Bloodlust, tier 1, and stays hidden until you lose Bloodlust. Gain 30, 40, 50% more blood points for actions in the Hunter category. This sucks! Because you lose Bloodlust easily. You can. If you get Bloodlust tier 1, and they just run to a pallet, and you break that pallet, you just broke Bloodlust. You didn't break Chase. You lost. You lose Bloodlust every time you break a pallet. So, I mean, you're gonna get that red stain back in no time flat, I'm telling you. And then a lot of bug fixes. A good amount of map fixes. They fixed some problems with perks. Fixed the issue that guaranteed hook escapes attempts sometimes wasn't granted when using Deliverance. So, when people had Deliverance and they got the safe unhook and the perk lit up, so that means you could jump off that hook whenever you want, sometimes it wouldn't happen. You try and jump off and you just wouldn't get it. You'd just be like, yo, it's supposed to be 100%, why you sucking? And it's just be like, because I hate you. So they fixed that. Now you'll always jump off, hopefully. Fix the issue that caused survivors' auras not to show when looking directly at them while they're hiding in a locker with survivor aura perks. For example, Bond and Empathy. So now you can see them even if they're hiding in lockers. Fix the issue that caused the notification bubble for the diversion perk to appear slightly higher than other loud noise notifications. So diversion, the bubble that it creates, that little notification bubble, it's a bit higher, so it made it a little more obvious to killers, like, that's not real. That's a diversion. Fix the issue that allowed a survivor to skip a self-unhook animation by throwing a pebble with the diversion perk. I didn't even know that was a thing. Okay, that's interesting. Whatevers. Fix an issue that caused the skill checks for autodidact to be on non-healing skill checks. So this was I never experienced this, and I've used autodidact a bit, but if you are using autodidact, sometimes if you're working on a generator, depending on how many tokens you have is what it does to the generator. So you have 0 tokens, you're losing 25% on the generator. That sucks. That's like you just pop goes the weasel yourself. And then when you have like all skill checks, then you just increased that generator's repair by, let's see, what is it? I don't even know. I don't want to do the numbers right now. But anyway, you pretty much finish the generator extremely fast because of it. Not gonna happen anymore. Now it's only for healing. So stop it. And that's mostly it. Everything else is just minor fixes and stuff, bug issues. I'm so tired. So, that was the patch notes. That's what's going to be coming to Dead by Daylight very soon. It's very exciting, I think anyway, because I'm excited for the alert change, because I like alert, because it was really, it's not amazing right now, but it's going to be amazing, or at least very good. And it's just another nice perk for Feng Min, you know, she brought in Lithe, and now she's bringing in alert. What's her other perk? Technician? Technician's okay. It's like, it's actually kind of good, because sometimes if you mess up a skill check, it might not explode, so that's always nice. So, I'm excited for this change. Are you guys excited for this change? And if not, why? So it'll probably be here very soon. Very soon. Probably gonna be like 3 weeks from now, but whatever. And the Halloween event will. Everyone says it's gonna be on the 19th because that's what it said. That's what it looked like on the little trailer, and I'm very excited for that. I've seen the cosmetics, and oh my god, are they beautiful! So, that's gonna do it for this video. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. I'm so out of